Velazquez. I am one of the directors of this show. This is our world premiere production of Iphigenia Dead Alive, which is an adaptation and devised piece of theater inspired by Euripides' two plays about Iphigenia. If you don't know who she is, you will by the end of the show. I directed the first half of the show, but our students directed, designed, performed, and adapted the second half of the show entirely themselves. It is truly a student-driven work of art. The students did all the design you'll see tonight, and we are really, really proud of them. A few housekeeping notes. Please make sure you turn off all of your phones and electronic devices that will go beep, boop, beep during the show and take us out of ancient Greece and into the now. Also, if you have food, please make sure if you want to unwrap some crinkly crackles candy that you do it now. Also, the show is 80 minutes without intermission, so if you did not go to the bathroom, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, that is all I have for you, please. Oh, also, actors will be in both the front here and also using these aisles. So just make sure you keep your feet and any personal items out of the aisles for your safety and theirs. Thank you so much, and enjoy Iphigenia Dead Alive.
Damn it!
Okay. My fire. This is my Yes, I am. This is my job. I know what I'm doing. Come on!
Oh, Agamemnon! I have been given a prophecy.
The army is disbanded. Go home. Helen is lost to us. Bring it! Bring it!
My order! Say that order. You'll be rich with spoils. We are getting my wife. Brother, think a moment. There's so much at stake.
What is happening?
I thought to make our shoes, and ask my Helen, and Bill, what you require of us. That our and Bill, and she had once agreed that they should stick together in the way that I agree, and it's sparks are flying, passion strong. I am the blacksmith singing the hammer and the anvil song.
Leda had two daughters.
Helen and Clytemnestra,
Helen, we know you've heard of her.
the most beautiful woman in the world.
The suitors swarmed.
What should the king, her father, do?
Whoever he picked, he courted disaster.
Feelings ran hot.
War loomed.
Then
a light bulb!
All should swear an oath with joined right hands and sacrifice and
Whoever Helen chose to court, they'd all protect that union. Menelaus is the lucky one.
a wedding.
A family grows.
All is well.
A few years.
And of course, the goddess of love gives her heart away.
A prize for a pretty Trojan prince.
A kidnapping.
An affair.
A calamity.
The call goes out, and here we are!
Woo! Soldiers of the Pseudo!
Waiting in the port of Aulis.
To attack!
Revenge!
To raid!
Now the doldrums beat and fire instead. No in no war, just 1,000 angry young men. Now the doldrums beat and fire instead. No in no war, just 1,000 angry young men.
What star is that high in the sky?
Sirius, the dog star, on its way past the Pleiades.
No. Sound of wind, no. Sound of birds, no. Voice of the sea, no this. No, first.
Why so restless, my lord Agamemnon?
I envy you, woman. Those who live a life unknown and unrenowned do envy those in power.
And yet everybody wants some.
Ambition seems sweet, but it can also bring sorrow and regret.
I suppose joy is not the fate of kings, Agamemnon. You were not born for bliss. But I see you write and rewrite a letter by lamplight. I am a good servant. I have served your wife since we were young. My lord, tell your pain.
Cursed oath. Who should be general? Naturally me. Menelaus' brother married to Helen's sister. I wish he had chosen any other man. Our army grows restless, dangerous, while we are harbor bound here in Aulis. Where is the wind, huh? Where is it? The prophet, Countess, came into our distress, told me I would have to murder my daughter, Iphigenia, if we want pillars to Troy.
And have you agreed?
They brought every argument to bear it. They bullied me, persuaded me. Then Odysseus got to work. I sent a poison letter to my wife. A favorable wedding to lure a bride. How can I do that? I must undo it.
Daughter of Leda, in addition to my first letter, I now send word. Do not send our daughter to the waveless bay of Aulis, for after all, we will celebrate our child's wedding at a more auspicious time. And how will the groom, cheated of his bride, curb the fury of his indignation?
There's also danger.
Meaning?
It is but his name, not himself, that accuses lending. I sent word, not truth. The demigod knows nothing of the marriage or my scheme.
So then, my lord, you have dared a great disgrace.
I was bewildered. I was insane. Run, woman, run! Away! Yield nothing to exhaustion. Watch the wagons. They may be already arriving soon. Already doggos in the sky. No one is born for bliss.
And so we wait on Aulis shore.
The Myrmidons came in 50 ships.
And 50 more from Aulis.
60 ships sail from Athens.
From Mycreans 50.
From the Phocians, Locrians, so Greece could punish the barbarians.
Sometimes the past makes sense of the present. Sometimes the past makes sense of the present.
Surrender that letter to me!
Let's go.
Nor will I!
Faster headed.
To die for my queen is a noble honor! I have...
Shut up. Servants don't get to give long speeches.
What the hell is going on out here? Oh, great heavens. Where did you find my servant?
I was awaiting your daughter's arrival at the camp.
Oh,
This one caught my eye. We can never tell which side you're on, brother. You were all eagerness to lead the Greeks to Troy. Hearty handshakes, door never shut, smiles for everyone. We make you general. Suddenly, we're invisible to you. You're too good for the rest of us. An unsurprising disappointment. Then, fate deals us our first setback. Our first. The gods have blocked the wind, devouring our supplies with no hope of pillage. The army grows angry and wants to disband. And you turn to me. What shall I do? Save my command! When you heard the prophecy, you were relieved. You rushed to right your wife, and now you've changed your mind. But Agamemnon, this is how things are. There's no going back. You promised the gods and Odysseus.
I will not be my daughter's murderer!
My heart bleeds. But not for you. For Greece. Now barbarians will rush over our borders, carrying away our wealth and our women. We could write our names in the memories of men. We could rule the lesser races that surround us. There are 1,000 ships in that harbor. We could have glory, but you want to keep your wife happy.
Oh, I see. I see the root of all of this. You want a virtuous wife just like mine. Well, I can't supply you with that one. Helen is your fate. I can admit, I was wrong. Odysseus made sacrifice seem sensible, inevitable, but it is barbaric. Am I wrong for listening to my heart? No. It is you who is raving. The gods have sense of conscience. They know when men have sworn an oath. But I've done so wrongfully. I am sorry. I will not lead a bunch of foolish oath-bound suitors to kill strangers in a foreign land. I'm sorry, brother, but it is not worth it.
I have no friends then, after all.
Friends you have if you have reason.
Where is the proof that we sprang from the same sire?
We're brothers. When you act with sanity, kinship doesn't mean shared inhumanity.
Lord Agamemnon, commander of all Greeks, I announce the coming of your daughter Iphigenia and your wife Clytemnestra, and a sight to gladden is your son Orestes.
Quarter. That. What will I do? The gods are far too clever for me, and my wife too. How can I look at her? Of course, the mother must be near her daughter to attend to the bride. And the bride, my poor girl, no bride. Soon she'll marry death and baby Orestes. Oh, how the Countess Paris, what have you done to us? Your victory is my sorrow.
Crown your heads, prepare the wedding hymn. You and Prince Menelaus. Joyful voices, happy feet. God bless the maid.
I need to speak from my heart. No side-winding, nothing but what I think. You weep, and now I weep too. Do not kill your child. Do not. If a daughter must die, why yours and not mine? I never thought it through. Never imagined how it might feel. She bleeds for my pride. No. Disband the army. Leave Aulis. I finally understand how decent men act. I embrace the good. Let there be a wedding.
Thank you, Menelaus. That was unexpected. But hideous and merciless, I must kill my own daughter.
What? Why? What man could make you?
An army of Greeks.
You must not fear the mob. You are the general.
I don't fear the mob. I fear the prophet.
Then we kill him.
And their host here is trying constantly
Yes,
their
good for
ambitions.
nothing and useless.
But the priest is protected. The gods are already punishing us. The end is already begun. Why are you terrified?
Of what? You make no sense.
Oh, the silver tongue of Ithaca knows all.
Odysseus. Surely he's no threat to us.
No threat? He will stand and shout to all the soldiers on the ground. The prophecy sacrifice that I swear to make. He would seize control and sacrifice her. Or say I rush home to armies. They storm the ramparts, plunder and destroy, and they murder us and still sacrifice her anyway. It's too late. Her fate is sealed. Can't face them.
happy omen. Your kindness, this auspicious greeting, and I have good hope that it is to a happy marriage I conduct the bride. Here, take this child Orestes, son of Agamemnon, babe as he still is.
What, little one, sleeping?
Awake and bless thy sister's wedding. Soldiers, can you tell me, is my lord Agamemnon nearby?
Father of the bride.
Father of the bride. Father of the bride. Father of the bride.
Martha!
Daddy! How long has it been? I love you so. I am so glad to see you.
I am too, my child. You speak for both of us.
You did well to bring me here.
Right or wrong, isn't that all clear?
Daddy, you look so sad.
Man has many worries when he's king and general too.
Oh, forget that. Be mine, all mine today.
Why, so I am, my child. I am all with you.
Unbend brow and smile mouth.
I have tears for the long absence ahead of us.
Stay with your children. Just don't go, Father.
But my own wish, but I can't.
Spears, weapons, why can't they disappear? You have lingered in Aulis so long.
And now we can't even sail.
When you do, take me, a fellow voyager.
You have a voyage to make all on your own.
I know. You have found me a new fellow voyager. Is he handsome?
Enough. Fathers and daughters, do not talk like this.
Speed home from Troy, Daddy, as soon as you have triumphed.
There's a sacrifice I have to offer here in Aulis first.
What rites, what rituals will you obey?
You'll be standing by my side, so you will see.
Am I to lead the dance around the altar? Yes!
If only I knew nothing to Go on! Get ready. You will be far away from me for a long, long time. Oh, pardon me, daughter of Leda. If I showed excessive grief at the thought, I know we bestowed her well. But it's hard to commit your daughter to a home of a stranger.
I shall go through this as well when I lead my firstborn girl from her chamber to the sound of the marriage hymn, but custom will combine with time to make the sting grow less. Which day will Achilles marry her?
As soon as the full moon comes to give us her blessing.
And the ritual offerings, these have been seen to?
I'm about that business now.
So the marriage feast will be after the sacrifice.
Once the sacrifice has to be given upon heaven and me.
Where am I to make ready the feast of the women?
Here, beside our galleon ships on the beach.
A poor choice and unworthy. Still, I'm sure all will go well.
You question me. My will is law, and everything I say, you were supposed to be home in Argos.
I've learned to yield to obedience, have I not, my lord?
Then leave the wedding preparations to me.
And which motherly duties will you perform in my absence?
The soldiers and I will take care of it.
And where will I be during this wedding?
At home in Argos with your unwed daughters.
Then who will raise her bridal torch?
I will provide the proper wedding torch.
That is not the custom. Something is wrong.
It is not right. You linger here among the soldiers' crowd.
It is right that I give my child away. I am the mother of the bride.
Go home and obey me!
I swear by Hera, goddess of Argos and the hearth, I will run the affairs of my house. You rule the world, but leave to me management of our family. I know what I must do and what brides need.
Gods, what failures! There's nothing I can do to get my wife away from here. Misery comes closer to catastrophe. Oh, Helena, Countess Paris, what have you done to us? Marry a good wife or live alone. Better by far a bad wife is none.
Did you hear?
Oh yeah, the Greeks, the gathered host will come in arms aboard their ships to Troy.
To the plain of Troy, beloved by Apollo.
And on the towers of Troy and round her walls shall Trojans stand.
Seaborne troops with brazen shields row in on shapely ships.
Eager to take Helen and bear her home.
By clash of Greek shields and swords. Throats cut, heads chopped off, the city sacked and wrecked.
Causing many tears to maids the wise, and Helen, the daughter of Zeus, shall weep in bitter grief because she left her lord.
Oh, never may there appear to me my children's children, for the future of wealthy Trojan brides.
There at their looms they stand.
Tell me, which one will pluck this fair blossom from her ruined country, tightening his grasp on her tresses to the tears flow?
Where is our so-called general? What are we doing here with marking time? The The Myrmidons, they press me. How long? How long? No more waiting. We either go or we get gone.
Hail to thee, son of the sea goddess. I heard your voice and ventured out.
I do not think I recognize you, fine lady. I see you're beautiful and modest too.
Oh, we have not met, but you praise my modesty, and I praise that praise.
But who are you? You are not safe. Do you know how many men are here?
I am Clytemnestra, Leda's daughter, wife of King Agamemnon.
Well, clear and brief. But I cannot be seen here talking alone with a woman. I mean, you
Oh,
understand.
take my hand. Don't run away. A prelude to a happy marriage.
Take your hand. Were I to lay a finger where I have no right, how could I read Agamemnon's eye?
You right the best of rights. Oh, Achilles, you are marrying my daughter.
Mary, words fail me, my lady. You must be insane. Is this a madness?
Oh, that's sweet. You're shy. New faces, new family.
My lady, I've never wooed your daughter. It has not crossed my mind.
That cannot be. We were summoned here for a wedding.
Maybe so, but not with Achilles.
Let me try to understand what I just heard. I marvel at your words. No wedding.
I think you and I are caught in an omission and a lie.
The wedding I am planning is a phantom. Oh God, she is disgraced, but why? They also lied to you through me. I have to go.
No, I have to go and find your husband.
God is born, and my lady daughter of Leda.
Who are you?
I am a servant, my service a gift from her father.
What is it you want? I'm waiting.
Are we all alone here?
No one but us. Do not fear.
I have been a devoted servant and served you since you were a girl.
I know you well. You've grown old in the service of my house.
And am loyal to you, always. Your husband, not so much.
Come, unfold your words. Reveal what is hidden.
Your husband, he that begot her, is about to slay your daughter Iphigenia with his own hand.
What? I spit on your story, fool. Are you mad? Or is he mad?
Sane, except toward you and your daughter in the promise of wind. There he is mad.
His reason?
The prophet Calcius says,
Oh,
for this
my
born
child,
to
your father is a
begin,
murderer.
Iphigenia must end.
So my sister's rescue is my daughter's doom.
He plans to sacrifice her to the goddess Artemis.
And the promised marriage.
Brought you peacefully.
How did you learn this? Tell me.
I was sent to deliver you a letter from Agamemnon.
Forbidding us or hurrying us.
Forbidding in a moment of sanity.
Why didn't you deliver it?
Menelaus snatched it from me, the root of all our troubles.
Son of Peleus and the dark sea goddess, do you hear how I am wronged?
I hear every word of your sufferings, and am furious I was used as unwitting bait.
They will slaughter my child. She believes she's a bride. She is nothing more than a fatted calf.
Agamemnon will pay for this.
I abandon my dignity. No longer a queen, I beg you as a mother, goddess born. You are my only hope. It was your fame that drew us into this trap, perfumed and covered in honors for the altar, but destined to bleed on one instead. Iphigenia does not deserve this. Her death smears your name and makes you a fool. Protect my child, restore your dignity. You can keep the army at bay, only you, first among Greeks, can counter these mad brothers, I beg you.
A mother has powerful magic. I am touched. I cherish virtue and simplicity. We do not see these in our leaders now. You have been fooled by those who should protect you. So this I promise. Never once shall your daughter, after being called my bride, die by her father's hand or any other. My name is not a weapon. I am not a tool to be used in your husband's subtle tricks. Now they will see what happens when you mess with Achilles. By my sword, I swear, it will spill blood all over before I get to Troy if someone tries to take my bride away.
Truly, spoken like the son of a goddess.
Would I could find words to give you praise without excess and yet not hide your grace by stinting it. First, I saw you as a future son, now you are our savior.
Listen carefully then.
What you command, I obey.
Try to cure the war mad king.
Pointless, he's weak and a coward, terrified of his own army.
Still, argument can conquer fear.
I will try.
I'm glad to have found you here.
What is your urgency?
Send the fair maiden out to join her father, for the lustre water stands ready, and the barley meal scattered upon the cleansing flame, and the heifers will be slain in honor of Artemis, of course, to usher in the marriage. Their black blood spouting from them.
Come forth, my daughter, full well you know what's on your father's mind. Behold, she comes in obedience to your summons.
My child, why do you weep no smiles? Why is your eyes fixed upon the ground?
Alas, with which of our woes shall I begin?
What is this? Confusion, alarm in every eye?
My husband, answer me truthfully.
There's no need to order me.
Do you plan to slay our child?
Ha! Heartless words, unwarranted
Peace,
suspicion.
answer me first.
Put a fair question, you shall have a fair answer.
I have no other questions, so give me no other answer.
No, I am silent. If I tell you a falsehood, I add empathy to catastrophe.
And listen instead. I have been a blameless wife to you, chaste in love, and honor to your house of prize. A wife like me is very hard to find. There is no shortage of the other kind. If anyone asks you the reason for slaying her, tell me, what will you say? No answer? Then I'll say it so Menelaus may recover Helen, an honorable exchange indeed to buy a wicked woman back with an innocent life. Think! You go to war, leaving me to wander your halls. What will my feelings be at home? Do you think her empty chair, her empty room? Such feelings of hatred will grow in your house. Will you want to come home? Do not make me your enemy. Have you given any thought to this at all? No, you simply yearn for power to rule, to lead the army. Did it ever occur to you to say to them, you want to sail to Troy? Draw lots then to decide whose child will die. Or, better, let Menelaus sacrifice his child. Let Helen weep. Keep it in the family. But no, I, who am obedient and true, must lose my child, while she who betrayed us will return to her daughter and live in happiness in Sparta. How is this just? Do not kill your child, who is mine too. If I had the music of Orpheus, my father, if I could move rocks and charm all ears, I would. Around your knees I twine my limbs, these limbs your wife here bore. I was the first to call you father, you the first to call me child. The first to sit on your knee, twine my fingers in your beard. By my ancestors, by my mother here who suffers a second time the pangs she felt when bearing me, spare me. What have I to do with Paris and Helen? Why must they prove my ruin, father? Look on me. If you are not moved by what I say, then at least look me in the eye. Give me one kiss to remember you by. Better live a life of woe than die a death for glory.
I know what should move me, and what should not. I am not insane, no. I am not insane. It is a dreadful thing I have to do. Equally dreadful if I choose not to. There are no other choice. We have no choice! You see, the vastness of our naval host and the bronze-clad soldiers, they cannot build us to Troy until I sacrifice you. And they will slay you and my daughters and Argos if I do not obey. It is not my mother, but my country that commands. And it waits on you, and it waits on me. Keep Greece safe and free!
Oh, my child, your father flees, surrendering you at Hades' door.
Oh, mother, one threnody fits us two. There will be no light of the sun again for me.
Now she's at Hades' door at last. Under fire gate she shall pass. Is this her
no time for shame. We need courage. Be strong.
Daughter of Leah, woman of sorrows.
No misnomer that.
The Greeks are in a fury.
About?
Your daughter. They say she must die.
And who says no? Who speaks for my innocent child?
They turned their fury upon me when I did.
Who would dare lay a finger on the first among Greeks?
Every one of them.
What about your
They
Myrmidon?
were the first to turn against me.
Oh, my child, we are undone.
I begged them not to kill my future bride, the wife her father promised me.
Brought obediently by her mother.
But they warred over me. They demand blood.
Mob is a dire mischief.
But I will help you. I gave my word.
Single-handed.
These loyal few are with me.
Blessings on you all, so Iphigenia will escape.
We will do our best to hold them back.
Hold them back? They would just tear her from us?
Absolutely. With Odysseus the first took up her tresses.
Why is Odysseus leading the mob? What is honor?
I will hold him back.
They're getting closer. What do I do?
Keep hold of your daughter.
I will be her shield.
Good, she needs one.
No! Mother, what is the use? These men will die, and what will we gain? Listen, Mother, I am going to speak my mind. I am resolved to die. I will die with honor. I will claim my own glory without the stain of cowardice. Thousands of men, sailors, soldiers, commanders are willing to fight and die for our insulted country. And I should cower for my tiny life. I have no right to cling too fondly to my life. You did not bear me for myself alone, but as a public blessing to all of Greece. It is not right that honorable Achilles should battle the whole Greek army for one woman's life. Better a single man should stay alive than 10,000 women. If Artemis is determined to take this body, am I a weak mortal to thwart her? Let me give this body to Greece. My death is my enduring monument.
Daughter of Agamemnon, if Artemis would allow it, I would humbly take you to be my wife. Your courage, your noble spirit is so clear. Now I long to be your husband. Think on it. I could rescue you, take you to the protection of my goddess mother. For you, I'll face the entire Greek army. I am invincible. It grieves me to think. I can't even speak. It grieves me to think you will not let me be your husband and save your life. Reflect on it. Death is monumental.
You are beautiful and brave, but one woman is already causing enough bloodshed. No, do not die or kill for me. Let me give glory to my country.
Heroic spirit, I can say no more to this resolve. We withdraw from the field, but I will calm the mob. But know that I will be on that cursed altar, and you call upon my sword if you ever change your mind.
No, Mother, don't cry, no mourning.
What are you saying? I am losing you.
No, now I am immortal, and you too, our names will ring through history.
I should not mourn your death.
No sable cloth. Do not cut your hair.
So how do I honor you?
Hate not my father. It is against his will he ruins me. Will one of you lead me to the altar?
I will.
No. Mother, stay here with my sweet brother. Go home to my sisters. Will one of you conduct me to the altar?
I will lead you.
Oh, sun that lights the day, goodbye. I move into another life. A different fate is mine. May my death bring victory. My body serves its purpose.
Behold the destroyer of Troy. Blood from her throat
name is Iphigenia. My father killed me. Or, that's what they say. But the day that life ended, this one began. Artemis transported me to Taurus, remote and savage land. Here, King Thoas holds his rude sway. But I rule here too. Priestess of this temple to Artemis, enacting the sacred ritual. The pride of Taurus, but my sorrow. On this bloody altar, I sacrifice whatever stranger stumbles onto this bleak shore. Strange dreams came to me last night. I will share them with you, Eos, goddess of the dawn. I lay sleeping, not in this land, but home, at Argos, resting on my couch. Suddenly the firm earth shook, I fled and stood outside the battlements. I saw the whole roof collapse in ruins to the ground. Of all the house, my father's house, one pillar was left. From its cornice waved a length of hair. It spoke, but I could not hear. Like the stranger killer I am, I began the ritual. Libations for the doomed foreigner. I know what it means. Orestes, whom I honored by my rights, is dead. Sons are pillars of the house. If he is gone, then so are we. Even from this distant shore, I will pour a true libation for him. Oh, my brother, my hope.
Careful. Someone might be on the path. I have my eyes wide open. Pylades, does this look like the temple of Artemis? It does. It's huge and grim.
Is that the altar? Wet with human blood.
Crimsoned with gore.
Oh, Apollo! Where have you led us? You commanded I kill my mother to avenge my father. Now ceaselessly the Furies drive me. An exile? An outcast, many a bending course my feet have trod. When I asked you how to end this frenzy of guilt and pain, your voice commanded me here to this wild coast of Taurus where your sister has her bloody altars. Legend says a statue of the goddess fell from the heavens. Cunning, luck, brute force, whatever it takes, you said, bring this prize to Athens. If I can do this, I will finally be free. So here we are. Pylades, my friend, do you see the walls that fence the temple round? Ah, ladders. No, they will be seen. Could we burst the brazen bars? We have no tools. If we're caught, we're dead. Let's just return to our ship and simply sail away.
We must not and we will not run away. Respect Apollo and his oracles. Have faith. We will find a cool cave which the dark sea beats with its billows and lie there till night. And then we must steel ourselves to get that statue. Whatever it takes, Orestes. Good men face their fear. Cowards flee to obscurity.
Well said, Pylades. We must dare.
Artemis, they would make a great offering.
From what country are the strangers?
From Greece. That is all. I know nothing else, priestess.
Did you hear their names?
Pylades, the other one, no name given.
How did you see them? How did you seize them?
We went to wash our head. We saw the two youths, the unnamed one, in the midst of a theater. We captured them with little difficulty, priestess. Thoas sent me to tell you. Prepare the offering!
You did well. Go and bring the strangers back. We will prepare the temple and ourselves. Oh, my unhappy heart. Before this hour, to strangers you were gentle, always touched with pity, and with tears their tears repaid. But with these dreams, which prompt to deeds ungentle, showing that no more Orestes views the sun's fair light, I change. Whoever you are, that come to me now will find me relentless. This is the truth. My friends, my heart is rent. My hope is shattered. The people here are murderous. Now I am too. They put this base behavior on their gods. But no god is evil. That comes from within. Gives you, even if deemed unholy by the Greeks. So be it. I must take care that all rites for the goddess are correct. Unchain the stranger's hands. They are sacred and should not be bound. Now go to the temple and prepare for the ritual. You unfortunate souls. What family do you leave behind? Who is your mother? Your father? Do you have a sister? If you do, she is brotherless now, robbed of both of you. But tell me, poor strangers, where did you come from? You must have sailed for months to reach this land, and now you'll stay forever, underground and far from home.
Lady, whoever you are, why do you lament these things? How can you grieve for us and stay determined to murder us? No amount of pity will erase the terror of death.
I cannot understand a man who pities himself in the face of inescapable death. It doubles the horror, making him a fool, as well as a corpse. We know about the sacrifices here, and have accepted our fate.
Which of you is Pylades? This is my first question.
If it pleases you, he.
And are you brothers of one mother born?
Brothers by love, lady, not by birth.
And what name did your father give you?
Unlucky would have been good.
I asked your name, not your fate.
You can kill my body, but not my name.
Then what city claims you?
Who cares? Since soon I'll be dead.
I do. Please favor me.
Glorious Argos raised me.
Are you in exile, or what fate?
With my free will. In part not free, I fly.
Will you then tell me what I wish to know? Troy, whose fame spreads relentlessly. You've heard of it?
Unfortunately, yes.
They say the city is gone, leveled by war.
It is so. You have heard no false reports.
Is Helen back home with Menelaus?
She is.
Curse her! But does the son of sea-born Thetis live?
Achilles? He lives not. But who are you? What is Greece or Achilles to you?
I am from there. I was taken in my youth. What of royal Agamemnon, son of Atreus?
Of him I cannot speak. Please don't ask.
Oh, by the gods, please tell me, cheer my soul.
He's dead, the unhappy chief.
Dead? By what hand? Oh, that cracks my heart.
Why mourn for him? How does this touch you?
I admired him. But how did he die?
Dreadfully murdered. By his wife.
I see. Then I mourn for him and her. What of his queen?
She, lady, is no more.
Slain by her son.
Please, no more questions.
What about us? What of our parents, our families? If yet they live or not, who can inform us?
Hear me. This converse prompts a thought. I must sacrifice one of you, but one I can save. Will one of you, if I shall save you, go as a messenger to Argos, to my friends, charged with a letter? You seem to bear me no ill will, and you know Greece very well.
I cannot take your letter. I cannot leave this man to die, this man who has continued to be my trusted attendant through many toils and hardships. Let me die instead. This is a friend whose life more dear to me than my own I would preserve.
You are of noble root to give your life for a friend. Since then your wish is so, him I will send to Argos. He shall bear my letter. You shall die, a selfless soul.
Tell me, what tomb is destined to receive my corpse?
The hallowed fire within, and the dark cave. But since you hail from Argos, I will do what I can for you. In the tomb, I will place ornaments and pour the dulcet labor of the yellow bee. I cry for you, your blood will bleed, mixing the sacred water.
I ask no pity, strangers.
I sing for you, who to your country shall again return.
We are careless people who leave our friends to die.
By the gods, Pylades, is your mind tortured as mine is?
I cannot tell, nor to your question have I a reply.
Who is this woman? With what zeal for Greece made she inquiries of us about Troy, Argos, places that should not mean anything to her?
There are more important things to think about than this.
What? Share them.
That you should die and I go on alive is dishonorable. With you I sailed, and with you I will die. Or else I will carry the name of vile coward through all of Greece. Most will think, for most think ill, that I betrayed you, left your side to return home alone. Or maybe that I slew you and with your death contrived in the chaos of your noble house to snatch up your crown. I'm married to your sister. I will be sole heir of Argos. No. No, better that I die here with you. Share the pyre with you.
It's mine to bear. Ills that are mine. What kind of friend would I be to leave someone who has sacrificed so much to die? Besides, I am tortured by the Furies. Death is not unwelcome. But you live a happy life. Yours is a prosperous
an unpolluted house. If you are spared, and from my sister are blessed with sons, my legacy may go untarnished. So go and live. Of all my friends, I have found you most true. For many toils the faithful partner of my miseries.
Very well then. I will, with much sadness, leave you here to die, for it is your wish. But I will always remember you, my friend, my brother. We are all puppets in the hands of fate, our strings pulled by forces beyond our control.
Go prepare for the sacrifice. Here, strangers, is the letter sealed tight. But I fear when you get to Argos, you will ignore it, seeing it as something of little importance.
What would you, Pylades, do?
This. Let him swear an oath that he will bear my letter to Argos and into my loved one's hands.
And will you give him your oath?
It depends. What do you want me to promise?
That you will send him from this barbarous shore alive.
How else would he deliver my letter?
Will King Thoas agree to let us do this?
Thoas will let Pylades leave. I have sway here.
Very well then. By Zeus, I swear to give this letter to its intended.
By Artemis, whose shrine I keep, I swear to send you safely through these darkening rocks and from this shore. But if you break your oath and do me wrong,
may the gods never let me return to Greece. And if you fail to protect me,
then never, while I live, may I revisit my beloved Argos.
one thing, let me in this be pardoned. If in the surging waves the letter is lost, but I make it to shore, the oath no longer binds.
Of course. So many ills arise on the dangerous seas. The solution is simple. What's in this letter I will read to you, so you may carry my message, even if the letter is destroyed.
Say then, to who shall I bear this letter? Who are your loved ones?
Give this message to Orestes, son of Agamemnon. She, who was slain at Aulis, Iphigenia, sends this. She is alive, although at Argos they think otherwise.
She's alive? Where is she?
Right here. I am she. Stop interrupting. Oh, my brother, before I die, save me from the Taurians' barbaric land and remove me from this altar's bloody rites.
By Zeus, where are we, Pylades?
Save me. Restore me, Orestes, or on your house in future days will I call down vengeance.
Oh, gods, thank you, thank you.
Why are you invoking the gods?
Nothing. Proceed, my thoughts were wandering.
Artemis saved me. I was not killed. A deer, at the last moment, replaced me on the altar. This my father slew, thinking that he plunged his knife deep into my chest. Artemis whisked me away to her temple here. And here I wait for you, Iphigenia.
Oh, you have bound me with an easy oath. What I have so solemnly sworn I will not delay, but deliver your message here and now.
What?
I carry a letter from your sister, Orestes, and now I give it you.
I'll take it. But I won't open it just yet. There's greater joy to save her now. Oh, my sister. My living, breathing sister. I'm overwhelmed. I can hardly believe it. Let me hold you close. My heart is bursting.
Spare the child, the prison of this shrine. Remove your hands from her sacred robes, or face a wrath reserved for those who profane the divine.
My sister. Child of Agamemnon. Don't turn from me now. Embrace your brother, found when all hope was lost.
My brother. You. My brother. Do not play games with my heart. My only brother is far away from here. Do not lie to me.
And that it were true. But the Furies are cruel. Your brother's trials have brought him to your feet.
I cannot believe this. Is there any way we can prove it?
I can. Ask me something of my father's house.
Yes, you speak. I will listen.
In our father's house, high in your room, the ancient spear of Pelops hangs with a nick in its blade that you made in play, and Electra had been loyalty to you.
By the gods! You are my brother! How did you come here? So far from Argos? What fantastic twist of fate brought you here?
Oh, my sister. The gods have sent me here to see you again. I see that now. Oh, I'm crying. There's a joy or sorrow I cannot tell. May we together, from this hour on, be blessed.
Oh, what an unexpected joy.
Oh, my sister, will you slay me now, knowing who I am?
No, I can't. Never, never. But how will these things end?
This stranger's the brother of Iphigenia. How wonderful it is for her to find him.
The family she always longed for.
But woe to us who still go on, yearning.
Wait. Wait. Before we make any decisions, first I will question you what fortune awaits Electra, our sister. This to know would yield me joy.
With him she dwells, and happy is her life, most unlike our tortured lives.
So by marriage we are related?
I'm very closely related. He's my only faithful friend.
You, the husband of my sister.
Of more than family, my preserver too. He's been there for me ever since. Never mind.
Since you avenged our father. Why did she do it?
You do not need to ask. You know.
Oh gods, I do. For me, even though I begged her not to. So you are the king of Argos now? They wait for you while you wander?
Menelaus is Lord. I am an outcast, a lunatic. The Furies denied me a throne, a life, a home.
This is the madness which seized you on the shore.
That was not my first episode.
Did they drive you here? What brought you to this land?
Called by Apollo's voice.
With what intent? Are you free to say?
After I avenged our father, my retribution was punished by the Furies who drove me into exile. I called upon Apollo to save me.
Get ye to Athens, poor Orestes. The Furies give chases unjustly. Therefore, I, Apollo, who called the foul murder of your mother Clymnestra, have called a tribunal of the gods to judge your case.
In Athens, before the tribunal I stood. Opposite me, the Furies took their place. The trial began. Apollo testified on my behalf. After hearing both sides, the votes were cast, and at last they stood equal. Athena was called to give her divine judgment. She freed me from the wrath of the Furies, but the tribunal did not stop 3 of them from continuing to torture me. Desperate, I fled to Delphi. I stood before the shrine, and I vowed to end my life. But Apollo interrupted, commanded.
O Orestes, to save thyself, thou must journey to a far-off isle, where dwell those strange Taurians. There is an ancient relic of Olympus. Retrieve it, bear it to Athens, and only then, just then, will thou find peace.
My sister, you are my only hope. Together we must seize the statue. Only then will I be free from this madness and restore honor to our once noble house.
Before your arrival here, a fond desire to be again at Argos and to see you, my loved brother, filled my soul. But from the goddess, how might our crime be hid? Though us too, I fear, when he does not find the statue on its marble base, what then from death will save me? There is only one way this works. Please, take me as well when you escape. I must go with you. If not, Thoas will imprison me forever. But if I go with you, I will have nothing to fear. Even if death is required, I will not waver.
I would not be the executioner of my mother and leave you to die too. Her blood is all that I can bear. No. I will share in your fortune, live or die with you because you're my family. If Artemis were averse to this, how could her brother Apollo have commanded that I return the statue to Athens? I think our mission is approved by the gods.
But how can we make this work without any of us dying while still achieving what we want? Everything depends on the mission going well, so we need to think this through carefully.
Have we not means to kill Thoas?
For strangers, that is too risky. I have an idea.
What is it? Let me know. Impart your thought.
I will use your sufferings for our purpose.
Oh, women are good at coming up with clever schemes.
At times. We'll say, your mother slain, you fled from Argos. You were then unfit for sacrifice.
What cause alleged? I do not understand.
You were impure. I will tell Thoas you must be hallowed in the ocean's waves before the
But
sacrifice.
the statue we would gain is in the temple.
By your touch, it is also polluted and must come with us to the shore, where your tall ship lies anchored, secured by its cables.
But what would happen to Pylades?
I'll say his hands are like yours, impure.
My ship's as ready as attends you.
You, my dear companions, my fate rests in your hands. My future, yours to decide. This plea I first would urge, that we are like sisters, connected by our awful plight. Our bond is built on trust, and now I beg you to honor that trust. Please, I beg you, keep silent about our plan. He is my brother, and I must go with him to see the country I hold dear. If I am saved, I promise to bring you safely to Greece as well. I swear by this right hand, but you must also swear to keep silent. What do you reply? Can I trust you, sisters? If not, ruin falls on me, and my unhappy brother too must die.
Your safety is our top priority. We will keep silent on this plan. We swear by Zeus himself.
I swear. Oh, for this generous promise, be you blessed. Your task now is to get into the temple. Soon Thoas will come inquiring if the strangers have been sacrificed to the shrine. Goddess revered, who in the dreadful bay of Aulis, from my father's slaughtering hand did save me. Protect me now, and protect my brothers here from this barbarous land. To Athens, give us speed and safety. It does not honor you to have your statue on this unholy island.
Where is our Grecian lady, our high priestess? Do the strangers already burn in the recesses of the sacred shrine?
She comes, my lord, and will inform you of all.
Daughter of Agamemnon, why is the statue off her base and in your arms?
Stay on the threshold, king.
Why? What has happened?
The sacrificial victims, my lord, they are impure.
How do you know this?
With one sword, they killed their own mother.
Oh, true monsters.
All of Greece has chased them from her shores.
And this is why you carry the statue.
Into the pure air.
How did you uncover this terrible tale?
I have ways. I interrogated them.
Greece has trained you well.
I loathe the Greece and the traitors that call that land home.
Of course. What will you do with the strangers?
First, I must wash the impurity from them.
Where?
The sea rinses every human stain away.
Ah, so here on the temple beach.
We need solitude. These rites are only for the holy and the befouled.
I have no interest to intrude on the forbidden.
Good. I will return with the statue and the strangers all cleansed.
You are wise, but be careful.
I will be. You cannot trust a Greek.
Indeed.
My lord, I need one more devotion from you.
Speak the word.
Cleanse the temple with sacred sulfur.
It is done.
And take your time. I may also be long at my rites.
How long?
It takes as long as the goddess needs. Let us pray for success.
Your wish is mine.
Watch the strangers come from the temple. Sacred lambs whom I must cleanse. Wash away blood with blood to purify these men for the goddess.
and death for all of us if he discovers that we deceived him. I must protect the others, but I am at a loss.
My sister, I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure I'm the leader you believe me to be, but I cannot leave you with nothing, not after all you've given me. I will call upon Artemis for the guidance we seek. The priestesses are in danger. I must turn back for a moment and offer a prayer.
Are you seized by madness? If you take a single step towards that temple, Taurus will slit your throat. I cannot bear to lose any more family, daughter of Agamemnon. And freedom is just on the horizon. It's not a mirage. We need to return home together.
Freedom for you. For me, I'm not so sure if Greece is even a ghost of what I remember. I promise you, I'll be faster than the wind.
I know what it is to sacrifice for your friends, but promise me you will come back alive. Those and I will prepare the ship.
Oh, Artemis, goddess of the moon, the hunt, protector of women, hear me now as I pray. You brought me to this island, secluded me for my safety, sheltered from the horrors of war, and to what end? I passed years slaughtering Greeks at your bidding until the tears and blood of my homeland flowed down my sacrificial robes. I cannot continue with this. These actions twist my dreams. Nor do I wish to cross the hungry seas to reach a land where I will be absorbed. A maiden among maidens, and nothing more. Still then, the end of my story. No, I cannot shatter the bonds of friendship I have built. Sacrifice my priestesses to Thoas to a life of true desolation. But then, there is Orestes, my brother, my blood, my kin. After all these years of waiting, am I to break the oath of family? To let him brave the ashes of our father's world alone would be an atrocity to trump the rest. I must go with him. In this, my duty binds me.
Iphigenia!
Who are you? Why do you ask for me? And why do you bow?
Do you not recognize me after all these years?
Daughter of Zeus, mighty Artemis who spared me at the altar of death, I humbly seek your guidance now.
Why do you think I stopped the wind?
I don't understand why you speak of this. Your priestesses are seconds from death.
Oh, supreme goddess, please use your power. Protect us from Thoas and his unending rage.
Your father, Agamemnon, and Aulis I tested. A reputation in exchange for a daughter, her life the price of power. I promised winds to propel his boats. If he would slaughter his kin, let her blood soak his robes. He chose a moment of glory under the sun and killed you, daughter of the moon.
As you speak, it all rushes back to me as if that moment never ended. But how can this help me now? I do not understand how to protect these women and still stand by my kin.
Iphigenia, listen to me. Your mother, clothed in grief and vengeance, killed your father singing your name. Her hands were stained with blood, and her mind was gone. Her thoughts, a whirlpool, circled your empty bedroom. The echoes of these murders are your brother's caretakers, and violence and grief were his parents.
I often thought of my brother as time slipped away, but little of my mother's sorrow. I cannot begin to grasp the despair that she felt. A daughter stolen, a husband betrayed.
and yet you would follow her murderer to the far land of Greece? Abandon me and the younger priestesses to certain death? I've never seen that in you. When Orestes murdered his mother, your mother, do you really believe he gave a thought to your father's betrayal, or paused to consider your legacy?
Orestes is not just a murderer! He is my brother! And how could you claim that we are any better than him when blood even stains our words? All we have done is murder, and you want to scorn others for the same?
Orestes arrived on this isle for his own gain, not a thought to you or the people of Greece. It is an escape to a clear conscience he seeks.
No matter his motive, he is my blood, and I must stay loyal to him until the end.
Was I not loyal in holding you when you weep? Were we all not loyal when you first arrived on this island, shielding you as you proved yourself to Thoas?
How dare you accuse me of being disloyal for following my only brother to my only home?
You claim to be finished with sacrificing your people, but refuse to recognize that we are each other's.
You are no longer a child, daughter of Clytemnestra. I will not force a fate upon you once again, but remember your own story and the future you seek, and seize your fate in your hands. Iphigenia, you were not born to be sacrificed.
The words you speak light up my past. Dear sister, my heart is filled with remorse. I know what I will do, but I must make haste. My plan will not survive more hesitation.
Where are the strangers and the sacred statue? Answer me, daughter of Agamemnon.
Allow me to explain, King. One of the strangers is my brother, Orestes. The other, my sister's husband.
You are too wise to have let them go.
I had numbed myself to the ritual killing of my countrymen, but no oath or position could force my hand against my own brother.
If you could not slay them, hand them to me, and I will do it in your place.
My brother will not be walking to his death today. He is preparing a boat to sail back to Greece to keep my family's name alive.
How dare you disobey me? If they do not die today, Artemis will turn us all into deer. Aim her golden arrow and draw out our deaths to no end.
I called upon Artemis herself. She told me to forge my own destiny, build a new life here, or leave this island far behind. I will stay, Thoas. But I stay to build my own family and a future I choose. I am not asking to hold the power of a king. That constant hunger for more would transform me into a version of you. Nevermore will you rule with a cruel and ruthless hand, nor will us priestesses sacrifice foreigners. You made this our land, and ours it will remain for as long as we wish to make a home here.
So you have come to launch a coup as casually as I would ask for dinner? You lying traitors! No, you cannot have this land. The power of king belongs only to me, bestowed by the will of the gods.
The will of the gods has changed, Thoas. Artemis herself visited Iphigenia, graced her with her blessing. We priestesses and the people of this land stand with her.
You ungrateful cowards! After everything I have done for you, you betray me in an instant? No woman could keep her grip on power without murdering intruders.
Thoas, your mind has been poisoned by the thrill of power. No more will seekers of help or a home be murdered, for it is clear to me that sacrifice begets more sacrifice, death more death. Now, in the temple if she wills it. Kneel where so many have fallen until you learn what it is to live without power.
There is wisdom in your words. I will not move to anger the goddess.
I do not wish to call you my enemy, and I will forever owe you my thanks. Orestes, hear me. I will not follow you through the waves to Grecian shores. My duty here calls me, and what's more, my heart. These women deserve stories of their own. I cannot help you in escaping the demons of your past.
My sister, your words cut deeper than any blade. Wish you had time to think about it longer. But answer me this, are we safe?
The priestesses and I have broken the crown. You are safe, my brother, and I will help you return. I wish you well, truly, a chance to build a life free from the actions and shadows of your childhood.
Your blessings will make the harsh journey bearable.
I cannot imagine growing up in a house filled with regret, waking every day to hatred born from my death.
Even so, I should not have answered death with more death. No son should kill the mother that raised him.
If there is one truth I have learned from years of sacrifice, it is that not a single sacrifice has eased the sorrow and pain of my own. I do not stay to punish you, only to make my own future. Let us be family, stronger than the ties of our blood or the scars of the past. Dear priestess, I cannot describe the joy this brings me. Greece is no longer my author, and I will not let it dictate my story.
Wait, what is next about Thoas' king? I'm not sure I have the knowledge to rule, to build this world up from the ground.
Listen, priestesses, this land is now ours, but there is no clear path forward. We must not forget what we have braved to arrive on this island, what we have built and burned. Speak your dreams, your wishes, your fears to lay the soil of our future.
I do not know how to dream, for I do not remember who I was when I searched for refuge here, and my hopes have faded to ghosts.
Before I was a priestess, I was a stowaway. Before that, a daughter, rejected but captive. I've always been something to someone else and nothing more.
But we are not nothing. Uncertainty will persist, but we must keep building the future we seek.
I may not know who I am, but I know what I am. To you, I'm the woman who twirls your hair with flowers of refresher. To you, I am the one who rubbed salve in your wounds when you washed in with the waves.
We may not share the same name, but we are sisters, bounded by love.
I am afraid of love, as it is laden with deceit and pain.
Those waves of pain will never fully fade, but together we can calm the seas, oceans that will hold the weight of the storm as they pass us by. Who I was brought me here, but this land of women has built who I have become.
I've built a home here, but I cry for my sisters whom I left when I fled. I cry for my suitor who could see past my
mourn
skin.
for my mother who taught me how to be.
Who taught me to love the land
I
and sea.
rage at my father who gave my body
I
to
scream
a
at
man.
Thoas who forced me to burn humans and set souls ablaze.
I no longer want to
We
scream.
do not have to scream anymore. Let us sing. I come, we are here.
My name is Iphigenia. My father killed me. Or, that's what they say. I was first the sacrifice, then the sacrificer. My life grown from the seeds of war, another's thirst for power. But that was their story. This one is mine.